For all those who love the Lord. Sometimes you may feel that the Lord is, I don't know, walking away or something like that. He doesn't. For those who love the Lord, do not lose heart when he rebukes you, because the Lord disciplines the ones he loves, and he chastens everyone he accepts as his sons and daughters. Endure hardship as discipline. God is treating you as his children. For what children are not disciplined by their father? If you are not disciplined and everyone undergoes discipline, then you are not legitimate, not true sons and daughters at all. Moreover, we have all had human fathers who disciplined us and we respected them for it. How much more should we submit to the Father of spirits and live? They disciplined us for a little while as though they thought best, but God disciplines for our own good in order that we may share in his holiness. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Therefore, strengthen your feeble arms and weak knees. Make level paths for your feet, so that the lame may not be disabled, but rather healed. Warning and encouragement. This is Hebrews, uh, Hebrews 12 and 13. Well, I'm in Hebrews 14 now. Warning and encouragement. Make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. Without holiness inside of you, you will not see the Lord. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God, and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. See that no one is sexually immoral or is godless like Esau, who for a single meal sold his inheritance right as the oldest son. Afterward, excuse me, afterward, as you know, when he wanted to inherit this blessing, he was rejected. Even though he sought the blessing with tears, he could not change what he had done. The mountain of fear and the mountain of joy. This is Hebrews um, 18. You have not come to a mountain that can be touched and that is burning with fire, to darkness, gloom, and storm, to a trumpet blast, or to such a voice speaking words that those who heard it begged that no further word be spoken to them, because they could not bear what was commanded. If even as an animal touches the mountain, it must be stoned to death. The sight was so terrifying that Moses said, "I am trembling with fear." But but you have come to Mount Zion, to the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem. You have come to thousands upon thousands of angels in joyful assembly, to the church of the firstborn whose names are written in heaven. You have come to God, the judge of all, to the spirits of the righteous made perfect, to Jesus, the mediator of a new covenant, and to the sprinkled blood that speaks a better word than the blood of Abel. See to it that you do not refuse him who speaks. If they did not escape when they refused him who warned them on earth, how much less will we if we turn away from him who warns us from heaven? At that time his voice shook the earth, but now he has promised once more, I will shake not only the earth, but also the heavens. The words once more indicate the removing of what can be shaken. That's it. Created things so that what cannot be shaken will remain. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. That's heavy. Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. So we must say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? The Lord is my refuge. I hide under his wings. I'm not afraid, for I know that as long as my heart is pure, that no one will be allowed to hurt me. I know this. No one can hurt me. He won't allow it. I beg of you all, look inside of yourselves, in your heart. Give your heart over fully to God, for we haven't got that much time. We really don't. We really don't have as much time as people think. Okay? Help all of us that believe in God make this a better place for the next generation so that they too can believe in God. And so until the day comes where the persecution is so bizarre and deadly, we won't have time. Well, it won't be long after that the Lord will come save us. But he is angry. Now he shook the earth before. This time he's going to shake the earth and the heavens. Anything that can shake without falling off or breaking or whatever is going to be shook. He is upset. So find it in your heart to go within yourself, to look within your heart and find everything that you have done wrong and voice it to him. Ask for forgiveness. He will forgive you. He don't want any of us to be gone. He loves us all. He loves every one of us. He's given us every chance in the world. And I've told y'all this for the past 3 years. He's given us every single chance in the world right now to repent, to ask for forgiveness, to straighten up. Please. Please. Because once he comes back, it's going to be too late. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I hope some of you are listening. I'm reading from this one. Okay. I've been reading for days. I sat through 21 tornadoes. 21 tornadoes. Okay. A lot of material things got destroyed, but hey, none of that matters. None of it matters. None of it. And when you get up there, you'll see what I'm talking about. You don't, the minute that you die, I died once, the minute that you die, all that goes away. You don't care about none of that. You don't even think about that. All you can feel is the tranquility and the peace and the beauty and no pain and the love and the essence of Jesus Christ and the Lord, and you can see the light, and it's beautiful, and people that you're related to, and angels, and music, and you don't want to come back down here. I don't want to come back down here. No, I did not want to come back here. When I finally come out of, I was in a car wreck bad when my car looked like a tuna can. They had to cut me out. But that's beside the point. I don't care. I didn't want to come back down here. We not like this. When we get up there, we change. Okay, this is left behind. Our spirits go directly back to God. Direct, and that's animals too. Animals too. Animals know what He's saying when He's saying, and they do what He says. Okay, that's why animals like hanging around me, because I do the same thing. I do what He says to. Now, sometimes I might miss, you know, because you know how life is. You know how life is. Sometimes, like, especially during the storms, you get a lot of stuff going on, and you think you might have heard Him, but you're not sure, and try to go find a place to hide where there's not so much hustle and bustle behind the car or something, and listen, get somewhere and listen, um, and do what He says from the heart, not from the mind, from the heart. From the mind, the one down there is going to mess with you and tempt you, and stuff like that. From the heart, you will know His voice. You will know it. I promise you. You will know the difference. You will know His voice. All His sheep knows His voice. Okay. And the Bible tells you that many times. They will know my voice. And believe me, you will. Now, it can be soft, yet firm, or it can get a little loud. It's got a little loud on me. Well, I'm learning. I'm a daughter. We're daughters and sons. Okay, and He has to discipline us, because I didn't have no discipline when I was growing up. But he's doing a good job. Yeah. Yeah, I did have discipline. Let me take that back. He was disciplining me when I grew up. Watch what you say. uh, and it says, let your words be few, because if you don't, it will turn to evil. Something will come out that's not supposed to, and it'll turn it to evil. Okay, you have to be very careful. Let your yeses be yes, your noses be no's, and your words be few. I love y'all. Much love, honor, and respect, each and every one of you.